boys and girls. My name is Mary Lou, or Mimi. Mimi's my grandmother name. We're talking about sculptures today, and let's compare sculptures and paintings. Paintings have two dimensions. They have width and they have height. Sculptures have three dimensions. They have width and height, and then they have depth that gives them more of a substance. Sculptures can be additive. They can be subtractive. If you have an additive sculpture, you've added something to it. If it's subtractive, you've taken something away. They can also occupy negative space. They can also occupy positive space. Sculptures can be made out of all different materials. They can be made out of wood. They can be made out of clay. They can be made out of marble. They can be whittled. They can be carved. Those are different ways of making a sculpture. Let's look at the sculpture in front of us. It is called Grudge Harvest, and it's made by a sculptor who lives in Niles. Her name's Mitzi Sabato, and she has her Master's in Fine Arts from the Art Institute in Chicago. I know Mitzi, and we play paddle tennis together. I'm not going to tell you if she has beaten me or if I've beaten her. Look at the sculpture. The sculpture has a silo around it. A silo is something you see out in the country, maybe next to a barn. It helps protect and keeps the contents of farm products in it. And the inside of the sculpture, which you can see right now, is being protected by the silo. And there are heavy rocks. If you were at the museum, you'd be able to walk around and see them, and you would say, those rocks are shaped into hearts. And then you would say, some of those hearts have locks on them. Why is that? Well, the name of the sculpture is Grudge Harvest. These rocks that are like hearts have been harvested, and the ones with locks on them can't let go of a grudge. A grudge is when your feelings are hurt and someone hurts your feelings and you just can't let it go. So what Mitzi is showing is a silo filled with rocks that have hurt feelings, and the locks signify that. So my question to you would be, would you like to have this in your house? Would you like it in your backyard? Is it a sad piece? Is it maybe it's interesting? That's for sure. It's also additive sculpture, because Mitzi started out with the silo and then she added the rocks. It's also subtractive sculpture, because the rocks had to be carved into hearts, and thus she got rid of some of the rocks, subtracted some of the parts of it. So this is a most interesting piece. We hope you'll come to the South Bend Museum of Art, bring your family and walk around and enjoy this work. Thank you.
Much better.